I'm talking to you. We see it. Talking to you. Are you talking to you? Are you talking to you? You ready? I'm talking to you. We see it. Talking to you. I'm talking to you. Talking to you. Run.
And I know Ryder had a fire performance. Like, don't get me wrong, Ryder was amazing versus Trent. But that's almost been a year ago. The only time we've seen Ryder is in two other battles, and they were both 2-on-2s. So it's like you should have made it a priority to get on Ascension or to get on BL, you know what I'm saying, BL6 or any of the most recent Born Legacy cards. Give a fuck who it was against. You should have took whoever, made a kill, and then you know what I'm saying, kept building your momentum up. Because now it's at a point where he was chasing Tez for a second. You know what I'm saying? Now he's just stagnant. He's just stagnant, and it's like his performance versus Tez almost low-key is going to waste. Say what?
I said happy birthday to that man, by the way.
Happy G Day, right? Yeah. But yeah, you know, so you know what I'm saying. So he's kind of stagnant. So you know, Ryder is fire, and if you know what I'm saying, Ryder is definitely talented enough for the battle. But I would like to see his momentum higher. Like I feel like Jack Boy's momentum was way higher off battling lesser names, quote unquote, than Ryder's was at the time before he ran into YK.
Yeah, but Jack Boy was his name was buzzing up for controversy though.
That was Ryder better get some controversy then, because people were more excited to see Jack Boy. People right today still might be more excited to see Jack Boy than they are to see Ryder. And Jack Boy, from what I hear, I haven't seen it. From what I hear, is coming off getting smoked by YK.
You didn't see the battle?
I didn't see the battle.
I think YK beat him. It was clear, it was extremely clear. But Jack Boy was good too though. He was good. I'm not gonna say he was trash. He was trying to hold his own. He just wasn't enough for YK.
Now let me ask you this question, since we were just talking about Trez. Was YK a clearer win over Jack Boy than Nitty or JC over Trez?
Damn, that shit is like all in the same. I want to say category, maybe a little bit more.
Yeah, because JC, I think JC clearly got Trez, I thought, and so maybe it's on the same level as YK. Like, because neither one of them was ass. They just got beat. They just were outclassed. Like, so yeah.
Right. And I didn't see Nitty versus Trez either. I think that was on the same card. How did y'all call that? Y'all called that for Nitty too?
Yeah. I gave it to Nitty myself. I thought it was clear. That's why I said what kind of message he's going against good niggas though. I'd like to see you grab one of them at least.
Right. Well, I mean, I think a lot of people had the same feeling toward Chess. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, Chess has been in a lot of battles as well, and a lot of people feel like a lot of those battles are either losses or Chess didn't fully take, you know what I'm saying, full advantage of the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Like, Chess beat Saga. I had Chess losing to Av. I had Chess losing to Rock.
Yep.
Chess, and I didn't see this battle either. They said a lot of people said he clearly lost to JC.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So even though Chess is losing, in my opinion anyway, he's still getting reputable names and reputable opportunities, and it's been that way since he came in. Even battles that a lot of people felt like he lost, he was still, you know what I'm saying, getting good battles. You know, he has DNA on his resume. He has, a couple 2-on-2s on his resume. He has Rock on his resume. He is, you know what I'm saying? He was supposed to be battling Surf, I heard, this year. And, like, Chess is getting, and he's only 18. He's getting a lot of battles, even though he isn't convincingly winning any of them, with the exception of maybe the Saga. So I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing, especially I think what will end up happening is Trez is going to end up in a similar situation as Chess because they're putting him against very, very skilled people. Trez is going to end up doing numbers on his own. You know what I'm saying? Just like now you can put Chess against a PG and it'll probably hit 1 million because Chess is at a level now where his demand is so high because people have seen what he's capable of. I think Trez is just missing that one super performance. And once he has that one super performance on URL, he's going to be at that level where he's getting close to 1 million every trip. So, like, I think Chess started in that same boat, bro. Where he was given a lot of matchups and wasn't convincingly winning any of them, but they just continued to give him those matchups, and eventually he just turned into a monster, and you know what I'm saying, they kept feeding him. I think the JC one is probably going to be his worst loss, from what I hear.
Yeah, this is going to be, I don't know, man. They got to do some kind of structure, I think, man. You said that you heard Chess is going to try to serve this. That's going to pretty much make him the crowd creative. If he was winning battles, I don't think good for him.
Right. I mean, that was
just fucked up.
I mean, that was what I had heard in regards to, before Surf being locked up. I heard that was something that they were potentially looking at doing. But yeah, man, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at you saying that there needs to be a structure. I've always said that there needs to be some sort of, I don't want to say rankings, but there needs to be some sort of, if you're winning battles, like for JC to battle Trez, and you guys both said you had him beating Trez clearly, and then for him to beat Chess clearly, and then he's on Summer Madness. That, to me, that all makes sense. That makes sense. You know what I'm saying? But for Chess to, did you guys have Chess beating Av?
I have one.
No. Yeah, I had Av winning that shit.
I had Av winning as well. Did you guys have Chess beating Rock?
I have Rock winning, but that was a good battle.
Super good battle. And Chess' first round was amazing.
Yeah, amazing. I will say that. When he started fucking up, that be his main problem, man. He started fucking up and getting tongue-tied and choking every battle. It seemed like he did that.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. A lot of that just be as long as his rounds are, man. Like if he just cut his rounds to 2:30, 3 minutes, and really just took the rockets. Like if you take the best 3 minutes out of his first round, that is an amazing round. Like his first round was 9 minutes long, and even still, this part, it was amazing. Imagine if he took the biggest haymakers, the biggest 3 minutes out of that round, and just had that as his first round. And then he could have took some of the other haymakers and put those in the second and the third if he needed to. Like, imagine what Chess's rounds could have looked like versus Rock if he would have just took the best 3 minutes of each round. He could have won that battle, bro. He probably could have got Rock up out of there.
That's true.
But you know what I'm saying? I had Av beating Chess. I had Rock beating Chess. And again, I haven't seen the battle, but everybody's saying that JC beat Chess kind of clear. So it's like, I don't necessarily think Chess is not on Summer Madness that I know of. I don't necessarily think that was because of his losses. But I think that was because he probably has been too active, and they probably don't want to burn him out. Because I promise, if he had beat JC, he probably still wouldn't have been on Summer Madness, I don't think.
You don't think so?
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
I don't think so. Not that he wouldn't have been deserving or anything like that, don't get me wrong, but I just think that he's been very active this year. Very, very active. On URL. For URL, you see a nigga like Rock, he'll do one, two, maybe 3 battles a year. I think Chess did 3 battles in like 4 months or 5 months. Like, eventually you gotta let people want to see him again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there has to be a point where you rest him. Like, there's certain people that
Was saturation fucking him up?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, the oversaturation of it, like, you're gonna water down his brand. So if you
That's what happened to JC back in the day.
Exactly. That's what happened to JC. It's happened to DNA. It's happened to Flips. You know what I'm saying? It's happened to a lot of us to where we battle so often that on certain platforms that people just aren't excited to see it anymore. And it's like sometimes you gotta just smoke someone and then just fall back for 5 or 6 months and make people be like, yo, his last performance was crazy. When is he coming back? You never really want to take a rest coming off a clear loss, though. And that's one thing I want to say about Chess. You never want to take a rest coming off a clear loss. So maybe he's a surprise battle. Maybe he's, you know what I'm saying? But, it'd be things like, the last time we saw X Factor on URL in a solo match, I think was good. And it gave people a bad impression of X Factor because it was like most of us had him losing that battle clearly, and then the fact that we didn't see him back, it makes it look like Goods retired that day. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just makes it look like, it makes it look bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, same thing with me and Joe and I. If Joe and I had to retire after our battle, when most people had me clearly winning, it makes it look like it was such a devastating loss that it made the nigga question if he even wanted to keep rapping. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never want to go out on that note. So, regardless of the situation Chess is in, I probably would have took one more battle before resting, only because most people are calling it a loss. But that's my only thing. What do y'all think about that? Who would y'all want to see Chess on Summer Madness against if he was on Summer Madness, or do you think he's better off taking Summer Madness off?
I don't mind him not being on Summer Madness myself. Only because I want to see him. I want to see him get rewarded for having good battles, for being perfect and shit. Like, don't just throw him on there and shit. That's how I was looking at it. I feel like a lot of shit should be turned around, to be honest. This shit is like kind of crazy.
Yeah, because I mean, I understand the paying customer, and at the end of the day, Chess is really giving you good performances and shit like that, right? So I think that's another part that I definitely want to talk to you about, because I think that factors into it as well. Like you're not necessarily disappointed with a Chess performance and when you're in the building. Like, you're just not. So, but at the same time, I want people to get rewarded for winning, which is definitely a problem to me. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know what fan perception is on, like, the performance playing a part into it. You know what I mean? Because then you start to get certain passes. You know what I mean? Like, I think if certain people were on the type of, I would say, consensus-wise losing streak that Chess is on, they probably wouldn't get those type of bookings. But he is a performer. He's going to deliver on stage, like, win, lose, or draw. So that's why I think it starts to be like, well, okay, I see why they booked him anyway. So.
Right.
You know?
Well, I agree. I wouldn't mind seeing Chess on Traffic. I don't know who his opponent would be, but I wouldn't mind that. If Chess was on Traffic, against somebody from the West Coast or something like that, or I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah.
I think it's good that Chess is not on Summer Madness though.
Yeah. I mean, Chess
hopefully.
I was just saying, well, I mean, Chess, he doesn't necessarily have to keep taking the top guys at the trajectory that he's doing and shit. To me, that's where I start to kind of get mad, too. I'm like, I don't mind seeing him on these big stages, but it just seems like every battle is just somebody that big, to the point where, now it's like you can't even step down if you wanted to. But if he's not winning after certain points, like, well, let's see you battle one of these other guys that's hungry, that's up and coming, that's on the platform too. Like, he's not immune to doing that. You know what I mean? Like, people gave him shots too.
Yo, Geechee got that would be a good battle.
That would be fire. Chess and Geechee would be
Right.
fire. I wouldn't mind that at all. And I wouldn't mind, depending who they got set up. Like, I wouldn't mind. I don't know, man. Part of me still wants to see. I know it'll never happen probably, but part of me still wants to see Daylight on a traffic car.
Nah, see, no. Fuck no. If you see what he did to Mickey Fat, come on, bro. Hell no, man. See, you start saying all this shit, and you making sense, and you go left hand and say some crazy shit. Like, what do you like? Why would you want to see Daylight after what he did versus Mickey Fat? That nigga should not have been booked for another battle after that.
Yo.
You gotta put your foot down somewhere, man. This don't make no sense.
Yeah, you have to.
Angry fans get a shit, bro.
Come on, bro. He's like, nah, that nigga don't need to be on no more cards. After he bullshit the Mickey Fat battle, like, you got all these people watching on a top league, King of Dot. Like, nah, man. Now you can see him on URL. Come on, bro.
I want to see him against URL talent more than anything. More than anything, because I think Daylight and Chess would be a fire battle if Daylight is Daylight. You know what I'm saying?
Look at what you said. If Daylight is Daylight, like, why are you even putting?
Now you right.
You got to put if in front of.
No, you're right.
Especially somebody like you. Like, especially you saying that is doubly kind of weird. Somebody that has been pretty consistent. You know what I'm saying? I've had moments where I'm like, I've definitely came at you on the show. I don't care. We can get into it too, but. Like, you, at least, the least you can say is that you are pretty consistent with your shit. So for somebody like Daylight to be getting slots over you, presumably, right? Like, because we want to see you on that type of card. So it's like,
no, you're right.
I can't co-sign that. That shit is weird to me, though.
No, you're right. No, I hear trust me, I hear everything y'all saying. You know what I'm saying? It's not it is what it is. For me, it's a situation where I would love to see Chess on the card, and when I think about the best names for Chess on a traffic card, Geechee is definitely one. I wouldn't mind, like, I like seeing Briz and Pass, even though I thought Briz won. I like when they do the West Coast card and they kind of bring somebody in from the West Coast who's like a vet on the other side of things. So I wouldn't mind another one of those situations, but I don't know. Maybe I don't know, man. I think from the West Coast who's not on URL would make the best splash on a traffic car, like Ilmac or Caustic or you know what I'm saying, Active. Like who y'all think on the West Coast is like a, you know what I'm saying, a bigger name who hasn't been on URL would make the best transition? Like they had Pass last time. Who do you think would be the best this time?
Pass transition.
Wow, that's a good question.
Well, shit, this is already on URL.
Right, yeah, this is done, and you know, obviously we heard about Diz vs. Rock potentially headlining. So outside of Diz, you know what I'm saying, like I don't know, you know, maybe
I don't know, because the guys from the West Coast, I mean, you got Danny, but it seems that they don't give a fuck about Danny to me. Like, you don't be seeing him like that, really, man.
Danny been on the super low lately, man. So, you know, even I haven't spoken a lot to Danny. I hope everything is good with him. I would love to see Danny on Traffic versus Av or something like that. I think that would be.
I'm thinking B-Dot. If anybody
got like
B-Dot would be fire.
I was gonna say Caustic though. I was definitely gonna say Caustic, and I know that's a little left field, but I think his disrespectful ass up there on that stage and shit like that, I think that'll go over. I really do.
Yeah, I don't think it's left field at all, bro. I think Caustic definitely can hang. I wouldn't mind seeing Caustic on that card at all. You know what I'm saying? I think it just has to be a matchup that people really, really want to see. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't necessarily have to be like a huge name. And I don't know if Caustic would humble himself enough to take a, you know what I'm saying, somebody making noise.
Somebody
Yeah,
who can talk shit to him. Like I want to hear somebody like go toe to toe with that level of like. It's gonna be some crazy shit said. Like Caustic doesn't hold back, so you definitely need a certain opponent for him.
Right, exactly. You know what I'm saying? I think if they can find that, you know what I'm saying, somebody who matches up well, I wouldn't mind seeing Caustic on it at all. I think B Dot would probably be my top pick, but Caustic would be right there with it. I think, as long as the matchup is good. For B Dot, I don't know. I wouldn't mind. Because B-Dot and Loso got announced for bullpen, I think that kind of kills it for B-Dot and Saga. Like, I don't want to see B-Dot and Saga after seeing B-Dot and Loso.
Fucking life.
You know?
I think I'm sure he's not going to battle B-Dot. I ain't never seen such ducking in my life, man. Maybe conceded in SoCon. Maybe that tops that. Khan is not going to battle SoCon. Like, that nigga refused to battle him.
Yeah, and the crazy part is that would have been a classic, bro. Like that would have been that could have been one of the biggest battles in the history of the culture.
Yeah. Yo, Drew, you won?
Yeah, we talking about Caustic. Like, alright.
Oh, be quiet, Driz. Nigga, man.
What you mean? What you mean, Drew?
Why are we talking about Caustic? We're not that bored, are we? Like, what the hell is going on, man?
He might do something crazy. I don't know, man. I like this battle versus Diz. I like that battle.
Only battle I like.
I don't know, but shit, we have people chilling, man. What up?
Chilla, man. What's next, man? He backed out. What's the next move?
Clips 2 weeks on Black Ice.
And the pig?
Clips, yep. Milwaukee. We finally doing a rematch. So, you know what I'm saying? Black Ice wanted to do it, so we doing it 2 weeks from this weekend. Milwaukee, Black Ice. They got QP and QP versus DNA and Shine on the same card. So yeah, man, that's gonna be the next move, yo. You know, hopefully that battle don't get canceled. I'm starting to feel like every battle I'm in is gonna get canceled now. So hopefully that battle don't get postponed or canceled or nothing like that. But I think Clips will show up.
Clip's been in his bag lately, man.
Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah.
He's been in his bag lately, man. Oh no.
That's why it's the perfect time. That's why it's the perfect time to take it. But y'all gotta understand another thing too. The last time I battled Clips, he was also in his bag. I was the first nigga to take Clips after what the fuck happened to Serve Day, bro.
Damn, that's true.
Was that long ago?
I was the first nigga he took. I took him 3 weeks after that and watched him. The footage never dropped, and then 3 weeks after that, he had conceded on Blackout and beat conceded. So I took Clips right in the middle of that run he had versus, you know what I'm saying?
Wait, why that footage never came out?
Yeah,
why that footage never dropped?
The footage never came out because Clips was quote unquote sick, and because Clips didn't even spit a third round, bro.
Really? Wait, was he actually sick? Did he have like laryngitis or some shit? Was his voice fucked up? Like what? Or was he just?
He was saying his voice was fucked up, but you know, whether that was true or not, you know, I'll give y'all some insight to that come time in the battle.
Oh wow!
But you know, I can't let the cat all the way out the bag. But that's the story that's been in the air for over 3 years. You know what I'm saying? That Clips was sick and he was unable to perform. But I know some things, that situation, and I'm been kind of holding on to this ace of spades for a case like this, and now it's time to show my hand.
Oh, man, okay. All right. Shit, that's good. Good luck on the battle with Chilla and shit.
Yeah, man. And then I got a couple other things in the works, man. I got a battle in October that y'all gonna be excited for. So I'll say, and And then I got one in November. Y'all are also going to be excited for. So, yeah, man. I'm trying to end this year strong.
Are you getting back on URL?
He's not thinking about it right now. He's saying later on.
Yeah, I'm not super concerned with it now. The talk is always there, you know, and there's a slight chance that y'all will see me on traffic. You know what I'm saying? But it really just depends on, you know, what they want to do. You know, I told them I will take Nitty. I'll take Nitty for traffic, and I will do it judged. I will do it for money. You know what I'm saying? Like let's bring some energy to the game back. But I don't know if that's something that, you know what I'm saying. I also offered that with John. Me and John was going to put up 2 racks apiece and do it on a Born Legacy, and they didn't want to do it. They didn't want to bite on that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we'll see. I feel like the situations like that and there's battles like that, that's really going to get the culture excited again. But you know, it's only as a battler, it's only so much I can do. You know what I'm saying? I could put the scenario out there and people can get behind it, but if the league don't want to do it, you know, there's not much I can do from there. But, you know, it's shit like that people want to see. Like, y'all wouldn't be excited to see me and Nitty for a rack in LA on traffic. Like, people would want to see it if not for any other reason than to see somebody lose $1,000.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You could not like me, you could not like Nitty, but niggas is gonna say, yo, who lost their money? You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas is gonna watch the battle to see if somebody gonna choke, if somebody gonna fold under the pressure. Like, it just adds a different level of interest and intrigue. You know what I'm saying? And it be shit like that makes battle rap more interesting. Because as y'all can see, I was talking about this earlier with Ada. Like, niggas don't promote their battles no more for nothing. Like, it's crazy. Like, when I look at this shit now, like, people don't promote they battles, bro. Like, looking at Summer Madness 6, niggas is not promoting nothing. I don't see no funny fucking blogs. Mm-hmm. I don't see no, you know what I'm saying, no controversy. I don't see no interest. I don't see no talking from T-Top or K-Shine. Like, I don't see no, like, make me interested in being in a building. Like, sell me a ticket. Tell me why I need to be there. Like, I'm looking at the card. The card is dope, but I don't know if I want to drive 4.5 hours for it. Sell me on that. Make me want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, the only person that's kind of making me want to do that is Hitman. Off his tweets a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And off of the you know what I'm saying? I kind of want to see what happens with Hitman and Rain because of the situation they had, and I know Rain's going to be on stage behind K-Shine. That's going to be interesting for me. But besides that, like, somebody on this card make me want to be there.
Yeah, what happened to, like, the little in-studio, when Smack used to do the in-studio series and all that? Like, niggas ain't going to Funk Flex. Niggas ain't doing nothing to really, like, promote no more. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. And even when niggas did go to Funk Flex, it was like, you know, Goods was Goods, obviously. We expect that from Goods. But even T-Top, you know what I'm saying, didn't really have his material down. He was fucking up on a rap. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a totally different. That's what I'm saying when you know, we were talking about earlier about URL's talent pool and everything like that. This, you know, there's no side of T-Top or no offense to none of the, you know what I'm saying, but it's just a different feel. Like, if 2013, if niggas would have been like, yo, Goods, Verb, Young Ill, Surf, go to Funk Flex, them niggas would have all blacked the fuck out. Facts. Yeah. They would have went crazy, bruh. It would have been no stumbles. It would have been no fuck ups, no chokes, no none of that. Niggas would have went crazy. And if a card like this was happening 3 years ago, Good, you know what I'm saying, you would have seen a funny-ass blog from Goods. You would have seen a funny-ass blog from Verb. You would have seen Young Ill with the cue cards. You would have seen Surf in the middle of Jersey with a whole bunch of Crips freestyling. Like, there's so much promotion that niggas would have done. Like, I as a nigga from that era, I genuinely miss seeing that from the niggas on the URL platform more than any other platform. I miss seeing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a longtime fan, I miss seeing that. If I was Nitty going against JC, I'd have been down at the fucking. I'd have went to a fucking B-boy convention or a fucking dance studio, and I'd have been like, yo, I need y'all to show me how to pop lock and how to, you know what I'm saying? Like I would have did. It would have been some funny, hilarious shit to make y'all say, yo, Chilla is wildin'. Like, what the fuck is he doing? Like, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it be certain things like that when I look at the game now, when I look at URL now, and I look at URL 3-4 years ago, where I just be like, it's just not the same. The feel is not the same, and you know what I'm saying, tickets is not selling. Like, it's just a different world nowadays, man. And I miss how the shit used to be for real. You know what I'm saying? As a fan, fuck as a battle, as a fan, I miss how that shit used to be.
That's because battlers is just satisfied with just saying I'm on URL now. They don't really do nothing to push the envelope. Like, feel like you just on the platform, so you made it. You good. You ain't got to do nothing else.
Right, and that's a fact, bro. Because people feel like, I feel like battlers feel like promotion is up to the league. I feel like battlers feel like, yeah, you paying me to rap. Mm-hmm. Y'all sell the tickets. So I feel like that's the mentality of battlers nowadays. But what niggas gotta understand, and I understand this better than most, is you yourself are a brand. Like, you doing a blog to promote your Summer Madness 6 battle is not only to help URL, but it's to further yourself as a brand. You know what I'm saying? It's for people to get in tune with you. Like, you never know what can happen. You could put out a blog for Summer Madness 6, and a nigga could take a clip from that blog, and that shit could go viral like that.
That's true.
And that shit could spread around. All of a sudden, you can have 10 million views on Facebook. You can have 20,000 more followers on your social media. Now people start hitting you up to advertise. Now you putting out shirts from something you said in that little viral clip. Now you selling them shits for $20 a pop at the event. Like, this is exactly, if y'all pay attention, this is exactly what happened when I did the in-studio with Prep. When I did the in-studio with Prep, that was the first time y'all heard the word Kingpin. Look where I brought that shit from there, bro. Look where I took that shit from that in-studio 2 years ago. Look where I took that name and that brand. Look what I did with the shirts, the marketing. That's the same shit I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? That came off of just one in-studio back and forth with Prep. 2 weeks later, I was battling him with a Kingpin shirt, with Kingpin shirts on my website. I done sold thousands of those shirts for $20 a piece all over the world. Why don't niggas understand the value in blogging and the value in promoting their battles? It's like niggas like Jim gets it, Cortez gets it, Hollow gets it, but it's like there's maybe 10 or 15 battlers that actually understand how to market and brand yourself. Everybody else is just running around spitting raps, and they don't understand that it's so much more than that, bro. It's so much more than that. And especially when you have the benefit of having URL behind you, you know how much damage I would have done over the past 2 years on URL, selling my merchandise, selling my shirts? If I'd have went to Funk Flex, if I'd have been on the BET side, you know how much damage I would have done? This shit is crazy, bro. So when I see people with that opportunity, that shit blows my mind, bro. Blows my mind that niggas don't take more of an advantage of that machine. The URL machine is so fucking powerful. So powerful. And niggas do not take advantage of it. If you want Summer Madness 6 and you not promoting your battle, you not putting out a blog for it, you not on your local radio stations talking about it, you not putting out diss records, if you're not doing none of that for Summer Madness 6, you should be fucking ashamed of yourself, bro. Ashamed of yourself. That shit is ridiculous, bro. If I was URL staff, I would be upset that niggas is not promoting this card, B. That they gotta work that shit into their contract to where if you're not doing certain things, then you getting half of your second half. They gotta do something because this shit is ridiculous. And as fans, the people on social media, even the bloggers, y'all, we got to give y'all more to go off than just the battles. And this is honestly why I know me and you go back and forth and you can over a lot of shit. But honestly, I don't fully blame you, because if you had more shit to talk about, it wouldn't be all about certain things. If you had a funny-ass blog that you could talk about today instead of Mr. Mills backing out, it's not your fault that that's all we got to talk about right now.
There ain't nobody promoting none of these battles, like really none of them. This is crazy.
That's
where
it's ready to come up.
Where are these niggas? Like,
that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. The card is in what, 8 days, 9 days? Niggas don't got nothing to talk about. You already don't got no shit to upload to their channel to sell tickets. You should be sending them blogs. You should be sending them footage of you in the studio doing like. You niggas see what I did with the Ilmac battle? I'm so mad that I was sick as fuck and I couldn't give y'all the energy I wanted to in that battle. But you niggas see how I promoted for that battle? How every Friday, like clockwork, I had a blog dropping. How I had behind the scenes footage of me recording the diss track with Mickey Fack. How I had a promo code on my website, Lil Mac 20, to get 20% off until the day of the battle. Like, what the fuck is niggas doing, B? That shit is crazy. There's no excuse for that, bro. No excuse for that.
It's crazy. I was more excited, now that you like really broke it down. As a fan, I was more excited for the rookies versus vets than I was some men of six. Just because like the promotion for it, like Verb and Briz was going at it, like it was just like niggas. You knew niggas really didn't want to lose. Like you had Shield talking crazy to Saga. Like the promotion for it was just better to me.
That's what I'm saying. Like really think about it, bro. Think about all the Summer Madnesses. Think about the first Summer Madness. Hollow and Hitman. I remember them blogs where Hollow was saying Hitman's in school. He's not like that. You know what I'm saying? Think about Hitman and Arsenal. Think about even as recently as Verb and Goods. Verb put out the blog about his secret powers in his cup. You know what I'm saying? Like
Goods going shopping for the gold jacket.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like these were the things where, as fans, it was like, yo, this is crazy. Like, yo, these niggas really is amped for the battle. Like the time they would put into the promotion. You don't get that no more, man. You don't get that no more. And that shit is to me, it's like I just don't understand it, bro. I don't understand it. I don't like. It's just unacceptable to me, bro. Like, I'm not. I would be way more upset if I was URL staff. But even just as a fan and as a nigga who's a battler who has just a different understanding than most niggas of how this game works, this shit is somebody has to do something, especially right now. If you're on Summer Madness 6 and you listening, do something, because you will steal all of the attention for the card, because nobody else is doing nothing. Do something, my nigga. Anything.
That's a fact. This shit is terrible, man.
Record a 16. Just record a 16 on video that's dissing your opponent on your fucking iPhone 4. I don't give a fuck. And put that out. And you will make more noise than anybody else on this card right now, and you will steal all the attention, bruh. Do something. These niggas gonna make me put out a diss track for everybody on Summer Madness, and I'm gonna steal all the attention. This is why Daylight is where he is. Niggas don't like the antics, niggas don't like the bullshit, but Daylight knows how to take advantage of shit like this. If Daylight tomorrow put out a fucking diss track to everybody on Summer Madness and call it a URL diss, Summer Madness 6 would be all about Daylight, and niggas would be upset.
That's a fact.
Damn.
That's a fact. That's why we put like that.
Am I lying? That's a fact, right? Like,
that is.
That's what I'm saying, yo. Like, if you on this card, if you T-Top, if you Av, if you JC, if you Nitty, if you Hitman, if you Shine, if you Briz, if you Cal, I don't care who you are. If you are on this card, please do some sort of promotion, bruh. And like, y'all got to look at who this is coming from. This is coming from the nigga who's never been on a Summer Madness. This is coming from the nigga who they say has no personality. Do something, bruh. What the fuck? The nigga with no personality is telling y'all to show personality. That's fucking ridiculous.
Nah, this shit don't even make no sense. But yo, Bon, I know I got to get up out of here, get ready to go to work and shit. But Chilla, appreciate you calling up and shit. I'm gonna get you guys up there and we'll have a real talk.
That's that, bro. Holla at me.
All right, salute, man.
You ready? Talking to you. We see it. Talking to you. Talking to you. Are you talking to you? Talking to you. Are you talking to you? You ready? Talking to you.